to my channel, guys. I was so close to not making this video because nothing was working out in my favor. Everything was going wrong. I couldn't get the setup right for the lighting. By the way, guys, I've got a new light, but my tripod still hasn't come for my light. So if you can see the background, it's a bit different. I had to film in this little corner because of the light. So bear with me as I get everything together. But I thought, let's do my makeup. I'm going to be going shopping and I want to have a chat to you guys, do my makeup and show you my new routine. Well, kind of like my new makeup routine. Another annoying thing is I kept looking for my clips to pull my hair back and I can't find them. Like literally my room is such a mess. But the first thing I like to go in with is the Glow Recipe BHA, what's this called? The Pore Tight Toner. This doesn't do much for my skin, but the one thing it does do before I put my makeup on, I feel like it doesn't make me oily as quicker. So like it keeps me matte for longer. So I feel like it's a good, like a good prep step. It's a good step to do before you put your foundation on. So I'm just going to put a bit of that all over my face. All right, now that our skin is prepped, I'm going to move on to eyebrows. It's something new I've been doing recently. I've started off with doing my eyebrows first. I feel like it just looks better. So I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Express Brow in soft brown. I don't know if you guys can see, but the lids have come off on each end. I don't know why, guys. When you have a baby, they just go through all your things, take off all the caps, you lose stuff. It's just how it is. But this is in soft brown and I'm going to slowly fill in, softly, not slowly, slowly too, but softly and slowly I'm going to fill in my eyebrows. Alright, so I am going to focus more on the ends of my eyebrows. I have also had my eyebrows tattooed before, like a couple of years ago. I don't know how long ago it was, I think 2 years ago, and I've had them done a couple of times, but it's starting to go a bit gappy, so I still need to fill in a little bit. So I'm just going to do like hair-like strokes and fill in where I need it. I don't like overfilling my eyebrows. I just feel like it's a bit too harsh on me. So I just softly fill it in. So kind of like that. Now that our eyebrows are all filled in, I know it's a bit messy, but just trust the process. We're going to be going in with an eyebrow gel. This one is from Mecca Max. It's really, really good. I think you're going to only find it in Australia, but any eyebrow gel that you like, just run it through your brows. I just do this to keep my hairs in place and just make it look thicker and fluffier because I do like a bit of eyebrows on the ends of my tails just here. Kind of like lift the little hairs up so it's not as gappy. I can never miss this step in my eyebrows because I feel like it just puts everything together. Now that our eyebrows are set, we're going to go ahead and clean up our brows. I'm going in with the Too Faced concealer and getting a little flat brush. I'm just going to go around my eyebrows and clean up where I need it. So I am going to just go underneath. This step is really important because it just makes your eyebrows look nice and smooth and sharp and lifted too. So I'm just going to put that around everywhere and clean it up a bit. All right, now that our eyebrows are all done, sometimes I go ahead and do my eyes, sometimes I do my foundation. Today, let's just do our eyes first. I'm going to be going in with the same concealer and I'm just going to be putting that on my eyelids just a little bit just to get a nice clean canvas. All right, I'm just going to blend all that using this fluffy concealer brush. Now that our eyes are all set, we are going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Powder in Lavender and I'm just going to set the concealer behind my eyelids just a little bit so it does not crease. Because I'm going shopping, I don't want to do anything crazy. I want like a nice natural glam look. So I'm going to be going in with the Too Faced Natural Nudes palette. I love this palette so much. It's perfect for every day. Mine is a bit beaten up and thrashed, but that is okay. I use her so much. So let's go in with the white shade and we are just going to highlight underneath our eyebrows. So just where our brows are, we are just going to highlight that little bit there. Guys, it's so funny because okay, let's do a little story time, but my mum came over yesterday, my mum and my sister, and we were talking about like our childhood and like all the silly little things we used to get up to. And my mum had a friend who had a son. He was, I think, 2 or 3 years younger than me. This will make more sense if I go back a little bit. But me and my sister, we would always go outside and there used to be, I don't know if you guys can relate, but there used to be these little yellow flowers and they had like a long green stem, and me and my sister used to always eat the green stems. Now I know it's wrong and you shouldn't be eating flowers and plants, but we just take off the green stem and we eat it and it was like really nice and sour. We never ever got sick off of it and we'd like eat it every single day. But anyway, I was with my mum's friend's son, and we were outside and I started picking some of the flowers. You couldn't eat the flower, you could just eat the stem. So I'd like eat the stem, and he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm just eating the stems. These are so yummy. Have you tried it? And he's like, no, you can't eat that. And I said, well, I eat it. Anyway, he didn't eat it. And then long story short, literally a week after, the mum calls my mum yelling at her, like so angry. You got my son sick. He was about to land in hospital. Like this boy was so sick, about to die because your daughter told him to eat these flowers. And I was like, what the hell? Anyway, so I come home from school. Mum's like, what did you make him do? Like, what did you tell him to eat? And I was like, we always have those flowers. Like my mum knew we'd always eat them. And I was like, I never told him to eat it. Like I was eating it just because he went and did it. Like that's not my fault. Anyway, long story short, the little boy got sick and he, I think got gastro, like was vomiting or something. So he was in hospital for a little bit, but he's alive, guys. He's not dead. And that's a fun fact. When you're silly, you do these little things. And me and my sister did a lot of crazy, silly things when we were younger. Now that I look back, I'm like, wow, I would never let my daughter do that. Guys, I don't know why my voice is so raspy. I need a drink of water. Right, now I'm going to get a fluffy brush and I'm going to go in with the shade with the shade Seashells, and I'm just going to blend out this on my crease. It's a nice bronzy nude just to give me some warmth. I've also got a mirror down here, so I'm kind of looking down here as well. Guys, I don't know why I can't speak. Like honestly, every single time I turn this camera on and I want to speak, I act dumb. Like I literally look dumb. I can speak. Also, another fun fact, guys, I know 3 languages. Well, 2.5. I can say 3 because I totally understand everything and I can talk back. It's just really hard for me. But I'd say my main language is English because I use it so much and I feel like I know that 100%. And then my second language would be Kurdish. I know that quite well as well. I wouldn't say it's better than my English, but it's very close to my English. That's my mother tongue. So my parents are Kurdish. I am Kurdish. And then the third language I know is Farsi. I understand everything. Like I understand everything Farsi. The only thing is I'm a bit rusty when it comes to speaking. I'm not the best when it comes to talking in Farsi. It takes me a while to think about it. It's just really hard. I'm learning and I'm trying to get better. But yeah, the 3 languages I know, guys. I'm just going to go in a little bit more with the brown and just blend out as much as I can. And for any of you guys wondering how I know Kurdish or how I know Farsi, my parents are Kurdish from Iran. So they used to live in Iran when they were younger and then they moved here. So hence me and my siblings all grew up in Australia. So that's how we know all those 3 languages. Right guys, I am happy now with the eyeshadow. I'm going to go in with this glittery shadow stick from By Terry. I don't know what shade this is. Okay, it's in the shade for Bronze Moon. I'm just going to put this on my eyelids and just kind of blend it out a little bit just for a bit of a sparkle. I don't want to do anything crazy. Like I said, I'm going shopping, and to be honest, I was so not in the mood to even put makeup on today, but I really wanted to film a video for you guys and just chat to you all, and I had the time because my daughter's napping. I thought, what better time to get ready. Anyway, if you guys have any video suggestions for me, please leave it down below. I was thinking of doing like me getting ready in another language, so I might do one in Kurdish if you guys want to see that. I don't know if you do. I mean, I can always put subtitles down, but I know I like watching those sorts of videos. That's how the eyeshadow stick looks, guys. It's very natural. I got this in my Mecca Beauty Loop and I actually do really like it. Very quick and easy. Alright, now that that is done, we're going to go in with eyeliner. I'm going to be using the NYX Lift and Snatch eyebrow pencil. I'm going to be doing a half wing. I want it really nice and simple because I'm going to put some falsies on. And I don't do that much, but I bought some new falsies and I really want to try it and see if it's any good. So really quick liner. Guys, do not mind my nails, honestly. I'm just having a little break from acrylics and I'm probably going to be doing them myself from home. And that's how our little wing liner looks. I'm going to quickly do the other side and then we'll start doing our base makeup. Guys, I'm literally like so dumb. I thought I'd pressed record and I didn't, but I just basically put some primer on my T-zone. It is the MAC 12 Hour Shine Control Primer. I just put this on my face and we are going to start putting our foundation on. And I got a new foundation. It is the It CC cream. This is in the shade light medium. So I'm going to quickly put this on my face. I think I'm going to use my fingers for this because it always looks better when I use my fingers. So let's go ahead and put this on our face. Because it's new, it's going to take a while to pump out, but I think this much is pretty good. So let's put it on our face, rub it into my fingers. Sorry if I'm looking down a lot, it's just I've got the mirror here and it's easier for me. The reason why I went a lighter shade with this one is they don't really have a good shade range match. The shade up above from this is too dark for me, and I love it bronzing up, so I couldn't go the shade darker, so I just had to do this one. Once I blend it in, it matches my skin tone, so don't worry guys. Now our foundation is all blended in and looking good. Let's go in with concealer, and you guys know I always use the same concealer, and that is Tarte Shape Tape in shade 22N. I honestly don't want to go around exploring anything new because this just works for me, and you just don't fix what's not broken guys, you just don't. Wait a minute for that to dry and I will blend that out. I've just got a nice fluffy brush and I'm going to start blending out my concealer. I have bought a new set of Morphe brushes. It's the charcoal infused ones. I bought it online on Mecca, and I hopefully will get them next week, and I'll do a little review for you guys because I'm in need of some new brushes, and hopefully these ones are good because the last Morphe Ariel ones I wasn't too happy with. They didn't last me as long, and yeah, hopefully these ones are good guys. Now that that is all done, let's quickly set our under eyes with the Fenty powder. I don't want my concealer to crease, so I'm going to quickly set it. And I'm really happy with this powder guys. I would definitely repurchase again, so if you're looking for a good setting powder, highly recommend her. Another thing I don't let sit for too long is my powder underneath my eyes. I don't like it to be too dry, so I quickly take it off so I don't bake under there. Now I'm going to quickly set my whole face using this Fenty powder. This is in the Invisimatte, so this is going to keep me matte apparently. So let's set my T-zone really quick with this. Now it's bronzing time, so I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Glowish bronzer in the shade number 3, Tan Light, and I'm going to be using this RMS fluffy brush. So I'm going to be putting this bronzer all over my hairline and also my cheekbones. I'm not going to do any harsh contouring. I just want something really nice, natural and glowy, so I'm just going to put that all over my cheeks. Guys, I'm also really excited to go shopping and just get a really good coffee. I really need that. Before I quickly forget, let's go in with the One Size powder. This is in the shade Medium Trio. I think, yeah, the Medium Trio. So I go in with Don't Try It. It's a very ashy, cool toned brown, and I just go in and contour my nose ever so slightly because I honestly, guys, hate my nose so much. I don't mind the shape as much. I just feel like it moves. When I smile, it droops down. It's just not something I'm loving. Do I want to get it done? Yes. Am I gonna get it done? I don't know. Guys, I just want to embrace what I have and appreciate what God has given me. So I just feel like it's so bad if I go and do something so major like fixing my nose. But I'm never gonna say never because it might happen one day. I don't know. Right now, I just want to love myself. That's all. I was talking so much, I made a big mess of my nose. Like, look how shit that contouring is. So bad. Anyway, let's clean her up because I made a big boo-boo and my nose is too brown. So let's clean her up. Guys, the beauty standards is very high as well. Like, when you're on social media, you find like so many girls pretty and you're like, how can I be prettier? How can I be better? Why does everyone have such a small nose? Why is my nose so big? Why does everyone have big lips? Do I need big lips? Like, you honestly start picking at everything on your face, and it's such a toxic thing. It's so bad. Sometimes I just have to step back and be like, no, I'm fine the way I am. I need to stop comparing. Guys, please don't compare yourself to anyone on social media. Everyone is beautiful in their own way. Trust me, everyone has something beautiful about them. So embrace what you have and play around with makeup, play around with things, change your hair, but don't go doing anything drastic, especially if it's not something you've thought about for such a long time and it's just something like, for example, out of the blue, you just randomly want to change something. Think about it before you get it done because you don't want to be regretting anything. And your face is not a trend, guys. Your face isn't a trend, okay? So don't rush with operations or surgeries or anything like that. Make sure it's something that you really want and it's something that you want. Not what the beauty world is putting onto you, but something that you've always wanted to do. So that's my little piece of advice, guys. Do it for yourself. Now that that is all done, I'm going to quickly put on some blush. This is by RMS. It's in Bermuda Rose. I love this blush so much, guys. So I'm just going to put that on my cheeks and blend it all the way out. I know I still have powder left on my face. I'm going to blend that out really quickly at the end. Now I'm going to get a fluffy brush and just blend away everything. Make sure everything is nice and blended and seamless on my face. This has no product, by the way, guys. It's just a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to blend away all that powder that I left on my face. Alright guys, we are onto our lashes, and I bought these lashes off Amazon. These are what they look like. I don't know if they're any good, but we will be trying them out. Whenever I put lashes on, I always cut the end bits off that are really long because I don't like having a full length lash. It just does not suit me. So I'm going to be trimming off 2 little chunky pieces off the end and a bit at the front. And I'm only going to be using this tiny little piece. And I'm going to focus it on the ends only. Guys, the glue that I'm going to be using is this Kiss Super Strong Hold Eyelash Glue. It's very, very good. It's strong and it takes a while to get off, but really good. Before I put my lashes on, I'm going to quickly curl my own eyelashes. That way it just holds a little bit better. Alright, I'm just going to put some glue on the lash band now. I'm just going to let that get tacky for a little bit and then I'll pop it on my eyelid. Guys, I also forgot I put a light coat of mascara on just so it has something to stick to. Not a lot, just a little bit. This is going to be really tricky to do, but I'm just going to get the lash and I am just going to place it above my own lash line. Like so, and I'm just going to play around with it really quickly. Lashes on, I'm going to quickly do the other side and then we'll play around with it after. Whilst our eyelash glue is drying up, I'm not going to touch them, so let's move on to lips, which is our final step. I'm going in with Max Spice lip liner and I'm going to be going in with the Say lip oil in the shade Play. So I'm going to start overlining my lips. Guys, I overline my lips so much to get like a really nice pouty look, so I might do a video on that as well. Guys, I can't speak when I'm doing my lip liner. I just find it so hard. So I'm going to quickly fill in my lips and then show you guys the gloss. Alright guys, our lip liner is done. My corners of my lips are cracking because I didn't drink enough water yesterday, and I can tell when I don't drink enough water. The corners of my mouth cracks and I hate it so much. Anyway, need to drink more water, guys. Remember. Anyway, let's put on our lip gloss. I honestly love this lip oil by Say. It's a shame they don't sell it here in Perth. I had to buy it online, which is really annoying, but I'm going to get the other shades as well. Do you see how nice and glossy it makes my lips look though? Love it. Alright guys, my eyelashes seem to be looking good. I'm happy with them, but I forgot to put some highlighter on, so let's go in with the MAC highlighter in the shade Oh Darling. I've always used this highlighter, but I just put a little bit in the inner corners of my eyes and a little bit just above my brow bone, below my brow bone, and that is all I do to complete my look. And our makeup look is complete. I hope you guys liked this little makeup tutorial. It's really nice and simple with some half-winged lashes. Honestly, love how it came out. I'm really excited to go shopping, but I'm very sorry for the background and how everything was a mess. Really sorry. Hopefully I'll get my tripod soon and things will get better for me. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I can't wait to do another video for you guys. So if you have any suggestions, please leave them below. In the meantime, please, if you can, subscribe and like my videos. It would mean so much to me. Bye guys.